didn't realize that this was a thing that needed to be said, but I've met too many people in Europe that think this way. So watch this video and then we're gonna talk.
Thought it was funny to say that she had slept with this person. Felt disrespected and extremely embarrassed. Anyway, we went back to the apartment. She tried to apologize, and I felt trapped, and I completely lost control. And I
Look at their hands.
punched a hole in the bedroom door.
Did you hurt your hand?
A little bit. Look, my hand is the last of my worries at the moment. Like I don't. It's not about me right now. Like it's.
I'm not concerned about the well-being of your hand. I am concerned about how hard you hit that door. Karina, did you expect him to judge you for your sexual past?
Well, no. I think it was a disrespectful thing, and I said
It really sounds to me like judgment underneath. Does not matter. Does not matter what she said.
This is why.
Does not matter how many times
Of
she
course.
walked outside, how
I
many
understand.
times she tried to get you to calm down and you weren't having it. It does not matter.
I totally agree with you, Alessandra.
It does not matter how disrespected you felt. You do not punch walls. You do not punch
No,
doors.
of course.
seeing how he reacts when I bring up my past with people that I've been with has shown me that he does have strong feelings towards me. It just shows that, like, it is a real relationship. Like, we are passionate. Like, I'm European. You know, they are passionate, and that's kind of a little bit like what relationships are.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Please.
I need to jump in here. I cannot sit here and listen to this justification from you. This is not normal behavior, sweetheart. This is not how you show love. This is deeply troubling.
And Karina, as a
His
Latina,
hand.
I know passion. This is not passion.
Let's just talk about this for a quick second. So all the backstory that you need is that this is Married at First Sight Australia, the current season that's running right now. This is a couple. There was like a group outing, and then on the way back, she shared that at some point when she was younger, like in her 20s or whatever, she had, or I don't know how old she is, but she was legal, and she had sex with a rapper. And then this guy throws a whole hissy fit, and then he starts punching things and breaking things like doors. I want us to like pay attention to a couple of things. Feel free to like scroll back if you need to, but his hand on her as he's recounting the violence that he enacted is using her physically for support, energy vampiring her for support because he was abusive. No, Shayna, he didn't hit him yet. I don't think that this is a conversation that I need to have with you guys on here on Patreon, but I don't know. I'm not able to be this blunt, unfortunately, on when it comes to like these kinds of that's abuse. That's abuse. That is abuse. He didn't hit her in the face, but he's like breaking her. He's breaking things in front of her. That is an intimidation tactic. That is abuse. And she's taken that abuse and romanticized it in her head. And as somebody that is currently living in Europe right now, I will say, I recognize, Shayna, that's like a broad stroke it's too late. I have to say it. All of the women that I know here in Spain that are in relationships with men that are from, I can't even just say from Spain, but that they met here in Spain. All of the way that I have just been handing out victims advocacy resources And it's all just been so romanticized when they were getting to know oh no, he's just so passionate. Oh no, he just cares so much. And the romanticization of males' abusive behaviors is something that really needs to be, it doesn't need to be studied anymore. We know what it is. We have the terminology for it. It just needs to be intentionally unlearned. And I really want us to pay attention just in this clip, of his hand placements. Because whenever he feels like there is an attack on him, you see his hand on her body. Whether that is like in the beginning when he was just being questioned on like the facts of what happened, and then when that unfortunate lady was like, oh no, he's just European, he's just romantic, this just proves how much he cares for me. He breaks things because he intimidates me because he cares for me. He lets me know that he has no problem breaking something in front of me, a few feet away from me, a few feet closer to me, because he cares so much. That's what love is. After she said that, and then all of the panelists made that face, and then the women started saying like, I know what passion is. This is not passion. His hand was behind her then too, just to remind her that of his influence into her life, of his power in her life. Whether she recognizes that or not, that could be in her mind, oh no, he's just here, his hand is just here to support me. He is protecting what he has deemed as his breakable property. And as you scope around the room, you see all of the women hearing what's coming out of that lady's mouth and being like, yikes. Oh, that don't sound good. Oh, that don't sound good. Oh, no, that don't sound good. And I recognize, like, I'm not trying to like impose anything on them, but I recognize that a lot of us, it's easier seen from the outside than when you are on the inside. And when you are on the inside, especially in situations like this, I want to talk about the structure of this show, because it is now the responsibility, because clearly that lady is unwell. The lady that is by the abusive booga is unwell. The abusive booga is an abusive booga. I don't know if he has any whatevers in his background, right? But you're out there breaking things in front of women for intimidation. My thoughts, my feelings. I'm not saying that any of this is true. I'm not saying that any of this is, I'm protecting myself legally. You make your own opinions with this. I am saying that under the structure of Married at First Sight, the system of it is now those three professionals that are on the couch, they need to remove her for her own safety. They need to put the ratings in the back and that woman's safety in front. As professionals, she doesn't realize how in danger she is. So she needs somebody to step in for them. Will they step in for her and end this experiment and say, I don't know, we missed this. I'm sorry. We will find you another match. This is clearly not for your own safety. We have seen enough to know that this is not going into a good place. So we have to, will they do that? Have they done that in other TV shows? Not necessarily those three people on the couch, but other TV shows. We have seen time and time again on Love is Blind, on Married at First Sight, where people with wild allegations of DV, of cheating, of leaving families, children behind, of dating intentionally, like being in relationships and trying to coordinate. We have seen so much get swept under the rug by numerous producers. And this lady is skipping into the lion's den. And those lions are hungry. There's a reason why I don't watch a lot of these dating shows. There's a reason why. I have enough rage for men as it is, but I saw that and I thought that we needed to talk about it, especially with all these people trying to leave the United States, and a lot of people have these dreams of dating a European man. And that's all I have to say about that. But I would love to hear your comments, so please type them in the comment section. And for the love of God, stay safe out there.